have some low clouds this morning over the mountains, and it looks really cool. I guess that would be another reason they're called the Smoky Mountains, because it does look like smoke just kind of hovering over the mountains. We are going to try and get ourselves a good country breakfast this morning. Bobby is really wanting some biscuits and gravy, and I just want food. We are Julie and Bobby, and this is Toby, our puppy. We live full-time in our motorhome, Holly. But we're not just RVers. We have a lot of things that fill our life. We're on a mission to see the country, to serve others, and to show the world that even grandparents can still have adventures. This is our story. All right, we're gonna try this place out, Sawyer's Farmhouse restaurant, because they only had a 20-minute wait, and they also had really good reviews about their biscuits and gravy. So
yippee.
Woohoo! Bobby will get his breakfast he's been wanting all week.
Most definitely.
Okay, let's see how it goes. All right, we have gotten seated, and this place is really pretty inside.
It really is.
And they actually got us seated pretty quickly. I was surprised. What are you gonna have?
Biscuits and gravy, of course, and then country ham.
Country ham, okay. And I'm having eggs and ham and pancakes, or eggs and sausage and pancakes. That's what I'm having. So, all right, we'll see how it is. All right, our food has come. It looks really scrumptious. Look at that, biscuits and gravy. Oh, I bet you're excited. All right, dig in. Okay, what'd you think?
It was good. I really enjoyed it. Need more of it, but I'm too full. So I'm not going to risk it.
I also thought it was really good. I kind of wish I had gotten ham instead of the sausage. I didn't care for the sausage so much, but the pancakes were awesome. They just kept soaking up the syrup, and they were very fluffy and yummy, and the eggs were also amazing. So that was really good, but I think I would probably say go with ham instead of sausage. Road on the way to Cades Cove. Seems to be a little bit less traveled than the other one. I like that. miles and miles and miles of beautiful that never ends.
That's true.
It's awesome. And it doesn't ever get old either. Wild turkeys. Run, it's almost Thanksgiving.
Milk on.
This is Cades Cove, which I guess is an old settlement area. There's supposed to be some cool old buildings down here, which of course we have to come see because, you know, old buildings. Alright, we are headed up this small trail to a cabin up here in Cades Cove. To build their cabin. John Oliver arrived in Cades Cove prior to 1820 and bought this land in 1826. It remained in the family until the park was established more than 100 years later. Large families often lived in such small buildings. Exact arrangements differed from family to family. Usually, however, parents, infants, and daughters slept on the first floor, and sons slept in the loft. Not much except mules, muscles, simple tools, and neighborly help was needed to fell the trees, get them to the building site, and build the house. The round logs first were scored along their length with a felling axe, then hewn with a broad axe. The notched corners need no nails or pegs. Gravity holds them together. Chinks, open spaces between logs, were filled with mud to seal out wind, snow, and rain. The stone chimney is held together with mud mortar. Such a home sometimes served as a business, school, hospital, orphanage, nursing home, or poorhouse. The staircase to go up. Look at this fun staircase. It's all like straight up. Oh my goodness. These steps are each about a foot high and they're only about 6 inches deep. And this is the second floor of this little cabin. And why people do this is beyond me and beyond annoying. I don't understand why you would want to deface historical property like that. It's not cute or funny in any way. It's just disgusting. This cabin's been here for probably over 150 years, and someone thinks they can just come along and write their name on it. Disgusting. Please do not do this to our national treasures. Here's looking out the back porch. This would be a very nice spot to build your cabin. And you can hear a creek or a stream running along through there. So this is an old Baptist church that's out here at Cades Cove. Cades Cove, that's kind of hard to say. It's very cool. And once again, we have a historical building that people labored and toiled with their bare hands to build, probably over the space of several years. And it's been here for over 100 years, for sure. And people think it's cute to just come in and deface it like this. And I don't even understand the purpose of this. It's disgusting. Think of how many wonderful events happened in this building. Weddings and baptisms and things like that. And then back here we've got an old cemetery. What'd you say? Those old graves here. 1897. Those old ones over there. Those are beautiful headstones. And there's some newer ones in here too. Look how pretty the sculpture is on that. It's 1909, 1890. That looks new, but I guess it's not. Well, I guess these are probably the original headstones here. And then someone came in and put in that newer one. Yeah. It's beautiful here. I could see why they wanted to put a settlement here. And here's the church from the backside. It's gorgeous. Some of the earliest settlers established this church in 1827. A log building served their needs until this one replaced it in 1887. The church closed during the Civil War. Official church correspondence after the war explained it all. We, the Primitive Baptist Church in Blount County in Cades Cove, do show the public why we have not kept up our church meeting. It was on account of the rebellion, and we was Union people, and the rebels was too strong here in Cades Cove. Our preacher was obliged to leave sometimes, and thank God we once more can meet. Some of the early settlers lie in the cemetery. The consolidated school stood to the left of the road leading to the church. Now over here we have the Methodist Church. I guess they were so fancy out here they had two different denominations, so there must have been quite a settlement here. Maybe we'll have to do some research and find out how many people lived out in this area.
Alright, here's this old Methodist church. And again, there's a cemetery back there with some really old graves. I took a walk through there, and it's always so sad to me to kind of look at the stories that went on there. There was one family that had 3 little baby boys that died within 3 years. And that's very sad to me.
J.D. McCampbell, a blacksmith and carpenter, built this church in 115 days for $115. He later served many years as its minister. Methodists were not as numerous as Baptists in the Cove, but enough of them got together in the 1820s to establish this church in a log building that lasted until this one replaced it in 1902. The Civil War reconstruction divided the church as they did other Methodist congregations. Dissident formed the Hopewell Methodist Church on the opposite side of the cove. Notice that the church has 2 front doors. This usually indicates that the church follows the customs of man sitting on one side of the house and women on the other, but the church didn't follow the custom. The 2 doors are there because the church borrowed the building plans of another church that did divide its congregation by gender. Deer or something out there, you see it?
This is so beautiful. Oh. I can see why they wanted to live here. So this is about the only thing I don't like about this national park so far, is all the traffic. Gatlinburg to the right. And every day we've had to follow a big line of cars out of the park. And at all of the places that you stop to look at things, there's always a big crowd of people, but other than that, it's been very cool. We got done with our day at Cades Cove and we're very hungry and decided we wanted pizza, so we decided to try this place, Pizzeria of Gatlinburg, and so far so good. They were able to seat us immediately. It's 8:30 p.m. The other night when we tried pizza at this time, it was an hour wait at the other restaurant. So we were very excited to get seated right away. And so far it looks like a pretty nice place. TVs, comfortable seating. There's several rooms that look like this. So it's pretty big, and menu comes like this. It's like a little brochure and you can scan it, and then They have a pretty good variety of not just pizzas, but they have pasta and wings and a lot of different appetizers, different Italian dishes. Build your own pizza, and then on the back are the different specialty pizzas and drinks and desserts and stuff. So looks pretty good so far. We'll see how the food is. So what do you think of the cheesy bread so far?
It's very good.
Yeah, it is good. Also, I'm severely hungry, so that helps. So it's good, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It looks good.
Very good.
We got the Hawaiian style. That's what we usually like. Like our video, hit subscribe and the bell next to it, and then you'll get to see a lot more. Easy peasy. Okay, so we really liked this pizza place. We were seated very quickly. The atmosphere was pretty good, nice and quiet, and the waiter was friendly. Food did take a little bit of time getting to us, but not too unreasonable. But mostly the pizza was excellent, and my favorite part was the crust. It was almost like a buttery taste, and it was very, very good. And I'm excited that we're taking some home with us for later.